In this video, I'm going to be going over how to badge out every single card from the new Season 7 rewards in NBA 2K23 Myteam. So going over all of the Dark Matter game mode cards like Artis Gilmore, cards like McCollum, Mitch Richmond, Allen Houston, the RNG cards like Smits, Elliott, and then also at the end of the video, I'll go over these Galaxy Opals and just quickly tell you guys what are the best badges and also the stats to give these cards as well. I'll be telling you guys for each card what are the best badges and what are the best stats to upgrade on the cards as well. So Victor Oladipo here is going to be the first Dark Matter, and these guys can get 8 added badges. A lot of them probably don't need too many badges, but a card like Victor, I would focus on giving him Brick Wall number 1, Break Starter number 2, Vice Grip number 3, Corner Specialist number 4, and then he probably can't get standing dunk animation, so I don't think he really needs any finishing badges. And then for his stats, I would mainly just give him strength, give him block, because other than that, his stats are really good. You could also potentially give him interior defense if you wanted to upgrade that on his stats as well. Looking at the next Dark Matter, here is going to be the Smits from the RNG. You can get him from all the different online game modes as the RNG card. He's going to be a 7'4" center, and he really just needs shooting badges and some playmaking. So for his playmaking, I'd probably first give him handles for days just to help him not run out of stamina so fast and get tired too easily. For his shooting badges, I would focus on Agent 3, Deadeye, Guard Up, and maybe even Limitless Range as well. If you want to be able to really shoot from deep with this Smits card, those are the badges I would give him, and maybe Giant Slayer, but he doesn't really need that because he is 7'4". For the stat upgrades, you definitely want to give him 3-ball, speed, acceleration, and then I would probably go pass accuracy and perimeter defense is the 5 stats that I would upgrade on the Dark Matter Smits card. Next card here is going to be the Dark Matter Elliott, the other RNG card in Season 7. He's going to be from the 2 offline game modes, Triple Threat offline and Clutch Time offline. For his badges, I would mainly just give him Box OPs, Floor General, and then you want to go to the finishing badges, and I would give him Rise Up number 3, Giant Slayer number 4, and then Aerial Wizard number 5. Those are the badges that I think he needs. Everything else you can upgrade if you want to. For his stats, I would probably give him block, give him interior defense. Other than that, his stats are really good. Just need to upgrade a little bit more on the defense, but you don't even have to give this card a shoe if you don't want to, because his stats are pretty much perfect. Next Dark Matter here from Season 7, the free one is going to be McCollum, 6'3" point guard. Could definitely use a ton of finishing and defensive badges. I would 100% just max out his defensive hoffs, give him box out or max out his defensive badges, give him Box OPs, Brick Wall, Post Lockdown, and Rebound Chaser, because then he doesn't really need too many of the finishing badges, because he can't get Rise Up really, because, well, he can get Rise Up, but he can't get Standing Dunk Animation, so there's no real reason to give him that. But I would definitely give him Posterizer, definitely give him Limitless Takeoff, definitely give him Bully. Nice voice crack. Definitely give him those 3 badges. 100% want to give him Posterizer, Limitless Takeoff, Bully, and then I would give him these 4 defensive badges as well. For stat upgrades, I would just go block, interior defense, strength, driving dunk, and then that's pretty much it. If you maybe wanted to max out his perimeter or something like that, you can go ahead and do so, but I would just give him driving dunk, block, interior defense, and strength as the 4 stat upgrades for McCollum. Looking at the next Dark Matter is going to be Mitch Richmond. He really doesn't need too many badges. I mean, I would give him Brick Wall, Interceptor, Post Lockdown for sure for defense, and then I'd probably also give him Floor General, Dimer, Vice Grip, and then also look to give him Rise Up and maybe Aerial Wizard as well, just so we can catch those lobs. But he's 6'5", so we can get standing dunk animations, so you definitely want to give him that Rise Up badge. For his stats, I would just go interior defense, block, strength as the first 3, and then after that, he's pretty much maxed out. If you wanted to maybe max out his perimeter and his steal, you can go ahead and do so as well, but just mainly focus on the block, the interior defense, and the strength as well. Looking at the next Dark Matter is going to be Allen Houston, a very similar card to Mitch Richmond. For his badges, kind of similar as well. Just give him Box OPs, Brick Wall, Interceptor, Rebound Chaser, max out those defensive badges, and then for his finishing, give him Rise Up, give him Aerial Wizard because he's 6'6" and he can standing dunk. So definitely give him those 6 badges. After that, if you want to give him a Rise Up, you want to give him a Vice Grip, you maybe want to give him a Masher or a Back Down Punisher, you can go ahead and do so. And then for his stats, very similar to a card like Mitch Richmond, give him strength, give him interior defense, give him block, and then everything else you can go ahead and add yourself. Doesn't really matter too much, but just mainly give him those 3 stat upgrades. Artis Gilmore here is going to be the next Dark Matter, a guy that does need a ton of badges for playmaking and shooting. I would say for shooting, you definitely want to give him Claymore as the first one for sure, and then for playmaking, you definitely want to give him Handles for Days. So those are the first 2 badges you definitely want to give the card. After that, for the other 6 badges, really comes down to what you want to give the card. Like if you want to give him Acrobat, you can. If you want to give him Agent 3, you want to give him Deadeye, Limitless Range, you want to give him Hyperdrive, Killer Combos, you want to give him Dimer, you can go ahead and do so. And then for his stats, I would just upgrade his 3-ball, his speed, his acceleration, his ball handle, and then his speed with ball, just to try to max it out and make him a faster card and be able to knock down threes a little bit more with a +4 3-ball. Looking at the next Dark Matter is going to be a name that I cannot pronounce, but a free Dark Matter point guard. He doesn't need any badges really at all. Like I would just give him Chase on Artist, Brick Wall, Corner Specialist, Rise Up, Aerial Wizard, and I think you're pretty much good to go for him. And then for his stats, I would give him Driving Dunk, Strength, Interior Defense, Block, and then after that, you're pretty much good. Maybe you can max out his vertical or speed or something like that if you wanted to. And then going over the last Dark Matter here from Season 7, you know, I think he's another game mode card. Yeah, John Havlicek is in Clutch Time Offline. For his badges, mainly just needs finishing badges. I'd probably also give him Box Out Beast, Brick Wall, Claymore, Floor General, and then for the last 4, I would probably go Rise Up, Giant Slayer, Aerial Wizard, and then maybe Back Down Punisher. And for his stats, I really don't think he even needs a shoe. If you wanted to, I guess you could go like Ball Handle, Block, Interior Defense maybe, but Strength maybe, but his stats are pretty much perfect. And then going over the Galaxy Opals here quick, I don't think people really care to actually badge out these cards, but if you did want to badge out Josh Giddey, I'd probably go Box Out Beast, Brick Wall, you know, Agent 3, Limitless, Deadeye, and Rise Up. But do you guys really care to, you know, to see these cards get upgraded? I don't think most people do. So if you guys have any questions for the badges and stats for guys like Josh Giddey, Steven Adams, Austin Carr, Jeremy Grant, and Elvin Hayes, I think Marquise Johnson was also in here as well. I think I forgot about Marquise Johnson, but if you guys have any questions of how to badge out those cards, I can, you know, just tell you in the comments. I don't think most people really care about those cards. No one's really going to, even though they're decent, I don't think most people are probably going to be using Elvin Hayes. Most people just want to see, you know, what badges to give these Dark Matters from the game modes in Season 7. But yeah, guys, that's how to badge out every Season 7 reward card, you know, mainly just focusing on the Dark Matters from each game mode. But hopefully you guys did enjoy the video and it did help you guys out, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.